Hey girl, welcome to the Sassy Jones Show. It's me, Sharice Jones, CEO of the one and only Sassy Jones. Come behind the scenes for all things play, family, and fun. And you know, there is absolutely no filter. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Enjoy today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back. So, getting dressed for the day. I want to show you guys my updated skincare routine. Been traveling to New York, been doing some traveling, and I've been visiting different Blue Mercuries, and also doing a lot of online shopping. So I've kind of revamped things. I'm still very much an Estee Lauder girl to the heart, and I've been on Estee Lauder since before 40. Like, I'm 41, but since like 34, it's been Estee Lauder for me. So I just got out the shower. My face is a little dry right now, so I'm gonna just show you what I do with the cleanser and then all the way up through to the day routine, and maybe later on one day this week we can do night too. So, okay, so if you don't know that power of oil cleansers, girl, get your life. Get your life. Okay, so let me show you what didn't work for me, because we be showing what work all the time, but let me just show you the story behind the glory. Okay, so in the morning I start with an oil-based cleanser. I don't use like a sulfate cleanser, like a foaming cleanser, like a harsh cleanser until it's time for makeup, and then I'll do a double cleansing method. We talked about showing you the nighttime thingy later. I wanted to do a cleansing oil. I tried this at first, got this from Blue Mercury. Wonderful reviews. I researched it. One Love Organics. For me, I don't know if it was the enzymes in it or the vitamin B, I don't know. It broke me out, right? And I was trying to boil it down to like which one it was. I love another product that they have, but for me, this wasn't it. So I'm gonna show you, and that was after like 3 weeks worth of using it, right? So I went on the hunt again for more oil-based cleansers, and I remember like there is this beautiful local company that I used to use all the time, and their stuff is amazing, and it's Marla Renee. They have a website, I think it's marlarenee.com. This is Kalahari Melon Cleanser. I call it Calahoochie, but it's the Kalahari Melon Even Tone and Brightener Cleanser and also Makeup Remover. So I'll do 2 pumps of this in the morning. Make sure my hands are clean, dry skin, dry face. Like the face is like a little damp from the steam in the shower, but I'll go all over with this first. And then after I do that, I just rinse it off. I don't use my brush yet. I use this with makeup and in the evening, okay? So that. Then when I get out and I dry my skin, it is this for me, okay? This is on the pricey end. I don't remember exactly how much, but I'll link the product. It's the Estee Lauder Renutrieve Ultimate Lift Regenerating Youth Treatment Lotion, all right? So for me, it really moisturizes my skin. I was able to let go of my toner, but this is kind of like a toner and an essence mixed together. So I was able to let go of my toner because I was using Skin Health Zeo, their pH calming toner, which is beautiful, by the way. But in the wintertime, I'm like, something is drying my skin out, right? So I'm just looking at how to edit and eliminate unnecessary things in all areas of life. And so for me, I can go straight from my cleanser and go to the essence and the toner mixed in together. I can't live without this. Bless you, baby. I can't live without this, and my skin knows when I ain't got it. So what I will do to try to get the toning effect, I'll put this on a cotton round, but the exfoliating cotton round, so that's kind of like getting my guck off, right? And I'll go back around, run around, get behind that nose like real good, under the eye. They be telling you not to get close to the eye. I'm like, girl, how not? How not? And why for not? And after I'm done with my face, I'll do my neck. And this is what I have on my comb now. So this is after the oil-based cleanser and after using the Renutrieve. Let me show you what I used to use and let me show you what I'm using now because it's important, I tell you. I want to show you the journey, the whole thing. So, this stuff, amazing. Can I just tell you? I got a hydrofacial at a spa at a resort recently. I just go to the resort just for the spa because it's bomb. And she told me, she was like, girl, if you get this, you won't need me. And I was like, you can't say that kind of stuff to me because I'm a product junkie. And I also have a pricing insensitivity, so you really can't say these things to me because I'll buy it all. Right, so girl, I don't need your free sample. I love it. I love the way it looks my skin. Give me a free sample for my person travel, and I will take this as well. All right, girl. So this is Nesco Diamond Radiance. It is a lovely small woman-owned brand, and I love their things because it is all chakra and mood-based. Ooh, right? And so it's a serum. And this is I want to say it's the Radiance, and it's meant for brightening. So you can use this AM and PM. It is pricey. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to say like the large one. My Shanana, I could be wrong. I could, but my Shanana feels like it wants to say this is in the $400 range. I could be wrong, but if I am, I'll check. I'll double link it, and it's worth every penny. And I tell you, right? Amazing, amazing stuff. Cannot say anything about it. So if you are looking for just a really high-level skincare experience, this is bomb. What I noticed is a very much of a more brightening, a more glow. It definitely helped with my breakouts too, because when I would stop using this, I was like, okay, I need to get some of this ASAP. Ace to the step, all right? However, as amazing as this is, I have discovered something else. And in this season, which is working better for me, okay? So this is awesome, but this is not a part of the current lineup. In fact, I still have some left. What a shame. Would you like to meet her replacement? You want to meet the new woman? You want to meet the new side piece. The new side piece. And if it's not that I got sold by the lady at the counter, because I don't even with the counter like that, right? I be doing my own research, you know, you got reviews and things for that. You have YouTube for this, right? But I was on the site buying my essence, and I was like, wait a second. Girl, this is the Perfectionist Pro Rapid Brightening Treatment, Ferment, and Vitamin C all in one. If this stuff didn't have the best reviews, and it was like half the price, I want to say less than half the price. I was like, okay, well, I have my other stuff. I'm just gonna pick it up and just gonna give it a try. You know, who cares, who knows? When I tell you, because I had, from that other stuff, the first stuff I told you, I had this huge breakout, like all over here, you can probably still see it. It was catastrophic. I was like, I don't even be getting cystic acne. What the world? I'm grown out of that. Okay. So, epically amazing. I do 2 pumps. This is AM and PM, okay? Here's the consistency. All right. And I go in upward circular motions. I be getting around the eye. I know they be telling you still clear the eye, but listen, I be like, I need all that stuff for my eyes too, because that, you want to sell me a whole separate product for my eyes. I can just use it and get all the benefits and buy the other product for my eyes. And then I do a separate squirt for my neck, because you know, that neck. You know, my natural inclination is just to do like this all over my face when I do anything, but I'm trying to be more mindful and like go upward strokes, because that's what the esthetician be saying to do. So I be trying to do right. Okay, so that is product number 3. All right, so far we have the oil cleanser for morning, we have the essence / toner, and then we also have the serum. Okay, number 4, and that's it for the morning, other than the eyes, right? Again, Renutrieve. This, I want to say, is definitely in the 300s or 400s. And do I have a dupe? Because I be showing y'all this high price stuff. Is there a Is there a, there ain't no dupe. I don't have a dupe, I don't. Okay, no apologies made, I'm just showing you what I use. All right, so Renutrieve. This is the Ultimate Diamonds Sculpted Transformation Cream, all right? I have bought other creams. I know all about them all, okay? And the reason I don't have a dupe for you is because there is none for this, right? So this is my AM and PM. This is my moisturizer. This is how much I use, okay? About I got little baby nails, so about a fingernail full on the back side, right? And so what I do, go in, let me try to do right and go up. I love to massage my face though, cause I'm like, you know, just wake it up, get the blood flowing, you know, just like smack yourself, you know, just, I really like to feel that elasticity, and I like to push the moisturizer like in it, like push it in it, right? I use a whole nother separate fingernail for my neck. Everything is separate for my neck, okay? I'm a short hair chick. I mean, your neck gonna be important anyway, especially, you know, when you hit 40 plus, but especially, I ain't got no lace front unless I want one to hide it, you know, so you gotta keep that neck and them earlobes pretty, because they synced, they on display, right? And that chest area. Oh, I almost forgot my eye cream, all right? So it's also a Renutrieve Transformation Energy Eye Cream. Use it both day and night. And then above the eye as well. Last and final step, I promise, sunscreen. All right, SPF 50, don't play. SPF all day, no matter the weather, sun or nothing. It's this. So that is the morning skincare routine. Okay, so I just caught myself. I legit was about to skip therapy. Like, yeah, because it's in the morning, and I found myself about to text and be like, let me cancel today, because I just want to rush off into the next part of my day so that I can be productive. And it's so typical of me, and I had to catch my, like, 2024, like, come here, girl. You know how you yank something back? No, you be having to yank yourself back. I be having to yank myself back. It's like, no, me first. Me first, because me is the me that has to go do these other things and be productive in these other places, and the productivity of those things become compromised if me is not first, right? My blessing is way too big. My assignment is way too great. God's trust in me is way too magnificent to be taking shortcuts. So girl, yeah, I had to put that phone down and be like, no, you gonna be there today, okay? We still on Zoom and whatnot. So yeah, and it's not even difficult, so there are no excuses, none. You know, and it's a habit that has to be broken, because I think about all the times that I have sacrificed myself needing to pee to sit and work, or I'm hungry, you know, or I haven't eaten breakfast and just run out the door just to go be productive and just go do the things and just check boxes, because that makes me feel complete. And it's like, no. Peeing makes you feel complete. Eating your breakfast makes you feel complete, because those are the ingredients to your recipe of success. So it's really about learning not to suppress the very tiny things. And those tiny things add up to big things, you know? And it's just all a practice of just second by second, millisecond by millisecond of you practicing putting yourself first. So I don't want to catch nobody holding AP. I don't want to catch nobody just really sacrificing their comfort for the well-being of not even other people, other things, the well-being of their success. Oh, girl. Yeah, that looked like taking naps and really restructuring your life so that you can make those decisions. Quick OOTD, I'm rocking some jeggings, and I got a little bit of Philip limb on the boot. Very chic, very comfy. Got a Sassy Jones, I want to say spring 22 blazer on with a little peplum in the back. And then actually spring 23. And then rocking our Miss Universe on the neck and on the ears as well as the wrist. And she was like, you know, she said she's coming to Richmond. I was like, I know, I have tickets. She has 2 sold out shows. It was like, I was like one of the first one to buy tickets. And she was like, she said, we actually want you to interview Tabitha.
Wow. Look at that.
Wait a second. So we had the conversation, and long story short, that is what's happening, Angela. And I attribute it to me agreeing to put some old things down to make space for new things, because I am more than just one thing, right? And so I've just been really, I don't even know what the word is. It's just like really okay with making space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. Wow, you're giving me goosebumps. Wow, that is amazing. Wow. When we feel we don't have control as children, we can grow up wanting to be in control. That is how we feel. That is our safe zone, being in control. When we are in our mom's tummy, we can feel what mom feels. At any given time. You have no idea how many times I have found prenatal trapped emotions in somebody. I mean, it's interesting.
Wow. It's snowing. It's not sticking though. Hate it when this happens. Tell her it's bad. Okay, y'all, it's snowing. We got some wine. This is really good, by the way. Tell Tasha to close the store.
Yeah, you get sure you can touch our store.
Close the yeah, go ahead. There ain't nobody shopping at no Sassy Jones flagship store in the snow. Ain't having. Okay, so we got some salmon, got some rice. I'm gonna throw them sweet potatoes in there, and them, you know, the microwavable ones, girl. They'd be good. With some cinnamon, some butters. Girl, yeah. But look how pretty the snow is. Let me show you.
Yeah, exactly.
Why you turn the light off? Scarcity mentality. Lord, poverty mentality. You can turn electricity on.
It's different out there. It's definitely different.
Let there be light.
Okay, keep you posted.
What time they closing now?
She said close at 7. I told her to close now. What's the point?
Sure. Hey y'all, in my office. Looks like I got some gifts from vendors for doing business. So always fun, always nice to be thanked and to show gratitude. So stopped in here for just a few hours. Typically, like the way that I'm working now in 2024, I'm not on a schedule. Actually, I have no meetings on my schedule unless it is for the organization that I'm a part of called YPO, which by the way, we need more people of color. Okay, if you are a business, or if you know someone who does a minimum of 15 million annually and is a person of color, comment below. Send them to ypo.org. Okay? Person of color, poster child. But my point is, I'm saving space for this year to have more growth conversations, right? And so I'll set meetings up for the team, but it's not on a recurring basis. You know how on your calendar you can set like recurs every 2 weeks? Yeah. Recurs as needed, and I will put it up there when it is needed. Otherwise, we can process around it. We have mondays.com. There are all kinds of databases and software that we can use to have conversations faster and affect change more immediately without having to sit down and talk about it in a meeting, because it also wastes productivity hours, right? Your most precious productivity hours. That's when I'm most creative during the day. That's when I am most, I have my zing, you know? And so just sitting in the meeting just zaps me. Put a comment below if you do agree, or if you love sitting in meetings. It's just, yeah, doesn't work well for me. So just popped in just to check on everyone. The design team, Tasha, Chrisma. I can't find Lex. She's somewhere around here. I don't know, child. Anywho, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of my office. Okay, so this is a little bookshelf that I have. And let me just see. So these are some really cool things. So this is actually a very long time customer who wrote this book. Chinda, we call her Chinda. Thank you so much, Chinda. It is in my office. Let's see who this is from. Judy Holler. So I did one of her podcast episodes, and a cute note in her book is here. Let's see what else. Oh, Michelle Obama's book, Becoming. This was so good. We went to the tour, and let me see if I have an autograph. I should. Yeah. Love that. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So this is a really important book. This book my mother gave me, and it was actually inspired. It actually inspired the Fairy Dust collection. And Unicorn Day just talks about the difference between being a unicorn and a horse. It's very, very different. Like horses are used to being in stables, and which kind of like assimilates a box, and they don't give compliments, and they just kind of, live in a scary world. And unicorns, like we are throwing confetti, very celebratory. Let me see if I can open this up. Cupcakes everywhere. And just with a very celebratory spirit. So this is the cutest book. So I have this in my office as well, a little unicorn pillow. This is the awards section. Just some of the news clippings and awards over the years. Very, very, very proud of all of these. This was our first year. This is Keon's. I don't know why it's in my office. This is our first year being on Inc. 5000. And I know it says 500 because our first time we ended up making Inc. 500. The goal was 5,000. Ain't got good. But the very first time we ended up at number 75 out of 5,000 businesses. That's crazy. That is like bananas. Here is a little gift from Amanda. Actually, the entire design team. Actually, then it looks like the whole squad when we launched our clothing line. So just really, really, really fun times. Very, very grateful. And let's see what else. Oh, this is a note from Shopify. When we hit our first, let's see if you can see it. When we hit our first 100,000 orders, that was just so cute. That was in, I want to say 2019 or 2020, somewhere. I think it was 2019. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is the big one. Okay. Our second time on Inc. 5000, we were number 24, which is just, I mean, Just very, very, so proud of that. So proud of that. Magazines, cards. I keep my cards, really nice, important notes from customers and colleagues and employees, and just I try to do my best to keep those. These are some collages that were made, some memories of when the store was opened. And yes, 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 yes. So these are all just kind of like memory lane. I love this space in my office. And here is the desk. So fun fact, my desk is none other than a dining room table. Yeah. A whole dining room table. So been an entrepreneur for 10 years. Not all 10 years were full-time. Actually, I want to say 6 of those 10 have been full-time. Yeah. About 18 months to 2 years out of me first starting, like having a business license. That's what I count. I count all my years because I did have a business license. But the first like 18 months, it was just a license. I did nothing with it. And in fact, the city called and asked me if I still wanted like to keep it active. And I was like, no, you can cancel it. So I canceled it. I did for a period of time and then reactivated it. And at that point, I had just got fired from Verizon. And I was just so devastated because I was to move into a new home that we were building only like 45 days later. Girl, yeah. Never lose your job. Never get fired before you close on a house. It's torture. Torture. But my grandma called and was like, listen, I know you got fired. Don't you tell the people. I was like, but grandma, I'm gonna go to jail. For legit. My heart was beating so fast. She was like, don't you say nothing. I was like, what you mean? I got to call the mortgage company, I ain't got no job. She was like, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I was like, so I am so nervous going into closing, getting all the phone calls from the mortgage company. Do you know what, okay, so first of all, when I got to closing back in 2011, I thought the police was gonna be there. I kid you not. I was that young and afraid. I was like, the police I was literally looking around the corner. I was like, I'm about to get arrested because I don't have the proper I just knew. I was so paranoid because I was ready to be like, listen, my job gone. I did get another one. I did. Don't pay as much, but I did get another one, right? But I listened to my grandma. She was like, don't say a thing. Okay, I didn't. I get to that mortgage company or the closing. The mortgage company tells me, she was like, Miss Jones, Mr. Jones, this was legit the easiest mortgage to close. Like she said it was a breeze. I was, you know, you just be melting down on the inside, right? And so it was such a miracle, such something that it was grace and mercy because Lord knows we ain't deserve none of it, right? But that home, I actually ended up starting the business in. God be knowing. God be knowing. So, yeah. Is it that it's the color? Is it that it's the logo?
No, the logo is fine.
You just think it's disruptive. I can see your face. Green logo or white logo, Miles? For the Sassy Jones. Zipper. Pulls. Logo tape. Okay. One for white. White or green?
I'd probably say green. Because just see what both better.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 2 for green, 1 for white. White logo tape or green? Shall I zip it up for you?
Zipping it up.
Okay.
White.
Okay, knock knock. White Sassy Jones logo or green?
I would do green.
So that's 3 for green, 2 for white.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
3 and 2. It's cute, right? It's so cute. Okay. go in the warehouse and just get some feedback, some logistical feedback. Kadeja, Rodney, and Shay. You on YouTube, say hi. Okay, so listen, question. You see this jacket I have on?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. White Sassy Jones logo or green Sassy Jones logo?
I say white. I think white too, because I can read it like before.
Okay,
Just think that before.
okay. So now white is winning.
I think white. I think white. White makes me look. This is white fox. Yeah.
Okay, white won. Because white is right.
Not because they got too much feeling.
So you know what song I have really been loving right now? Ariana Grande. Yes, and like, I think that's gonna be like my song of 2024. Yes, and say the shit with your chest. Yeah, like I just wanna encourage you that regardless of how anyone feels about you, what their positioning is, it's just like respecting their positioning. You know, just if you love them, lean in and try to connect, but those emotions belong to them ultimately, right? And us being in a relationship and connected with other people, it doesn't mean that we absorb everything that they're going through. It just means that we are there to be a support. And being a support doesn't always mean doing what they want you to do or agreeing with everything they say, or, you know, you can be in relationship and have two separate opinions. And that shit is my whole mantra for 2024, unapologetically. You know, and it's like, for a really long time in my life, I have been a classic people pleaser, you know, and I still am to a very large extent. And my work is to unbraid that, if you will. My work is to recognize, because I be so deep in it that I don't even realize when I'm doing it. Yeah, it's like that. But like the work for me is to recognize that it's not about people pleasing. It's about what you want to do for you in a coexisting world. So cheers to you, sis. Yes, Miss Frost. She's giving birth. She's giving chili, honey. Yes, honey, the coldest winter ever. The coldest winter ever. What?
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am. And what else you got? Show the people. Show the people.
Do they deserve to see this?
Yes,
like,
we're so here for it. They do.
Yes.
They do. Yes, Lord. Can we get a walk time? Can we get a, this is the runway. How you coming in with the Malia Frost though? How you coming in? Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay then. Hey guys, so I am on my way to the airport. Headed out on a business trip. And let's see, it's been a really, really fulfilling, busy, and productive week. I'm ready to touch down, eat some good food, see some good things, and do some good research. So I'm excited. Here's what I want to share with you guys. So the other day we were doing the photo shoot, and this was one of my actual first times. Like I'm really working actively on not only deciding and delegating, you know, with my team, you know, but once you pass it across the table and it's delegated, your only responsibilities are to trust and hold them accountable, right? Not take it back if it don't get done right, not all of those things, right? And I'm a huge believer in rearranging, you know, for sure, because what makes sense just makes sense. And also making those decisions very quickly. But when you have decided to give it away, you know, it's just a beautiful thing. So yesterday, typically when we have photo shoots, if I'm there, you know, try to make sure I'm involved, connected, and, you know, interacting and all of those things. But yesterday was actually one of my first times being present without taking over, you know. And so like the work is to help without taking over, you know. And so I'm happy because like innately I have control issues, and those are things that I'm actively working on. But I'm very happy with, you know, the progress and the tiny opportunities that I have to improve. And so I was just monitoring myself yesterday after the day, just to see, you know, if I even overstep my own boundary, because I have boundaries for myself as well. And girl, let me just tell you about your girl. Sat there with her legs crossed and, you know, interjected when I needed to, but just really trusting my team. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing because they've really got it. They've really, really got it. And it's lovely. So, yay for trust and deciding. Okay, so fresh off the flight, it just got to Houston. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. At my first, okay, let me tell you about my local airport, Richmond, right? So I say I want to go to this spot and get, like, they had a turkey burger on the menu that looked amazing. That turkey burger took so long, I had to cancel it. It was like, I think I was 25 minutes in and I had to cancel it. I'm like, Lord Jesus. So I'm like, Lord Jesus. So I get on the flight, depending on these little snacks and cookies, child. And then the flight was a little late, so I didn't have a lot of time to sit down at a restaurant in my layover in Atlanta. And so I went into the lounge, into the Delta Lounge, and got me a little tuna fish sandwich and some salad. And so now I'm here, and if there is anywhere to be hungry, baby, is Houston. So, all right, so I'm about to find something to eat, and tell me below, what is the poppin' restaurant in Houston? Let me know. Hey y'all, so back home, and a lovely trip, very inspirational, was able to gather a lot of research, and I feel good, feel really, really good. Woke up this morning with a lot of joy. I think there's something to be said about when you feed your desires, like the universe pays you back in joy. That was a whole word. Let me write that down. I gotta write that down. Because that was so good. And I just made it up. But hold on. I'm going to use it as a social caption. Hold on, I got to record it. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, yeah. So anywho, when y'all see that on social caption, just type reply vlog. Because this is where it originated. Anywho, my point is that I woke up with an immense amount of joy. Like, even when I popped my eyes open, I was just like, oh, queen. I just felt that queen energy, my queen energy, and I'm able to recognize it. It just feels really, really good. So I want to thank you so much for following me this week. Be sure, the absolute best place to stay up to date with all things Sassy Jones and all things Sharice Jones is on Instagram, Sharice N. Jones on Instagram, and also Sassy or Shop Sassy Jones on Instagram as well. And be sure to turn your notifications on and subscribe and comment, like all of the things. And 2, a lot of y'all be asking and emailing about things selling out, when things are coming, where's this, where's that. You got to get on our text message list. Like, you have to be. So text the word Sassy, SASSY, to 30938. Sassy to 30938. That's where all the sales, all the drops, all of they be knowing stuff that we don't even put on social media. It's so many sales that have happened that Instagram knows nothing about. Just saying. So you gotta be free. It's like, okay, you gotta be in. So I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.